Yeah, good morning, Mr. Chi. You know, before now, President Tinubu just regionalized the Nigerian Aviation College to be in the sixth geopolitical zone in Nigeria, and now the people are clamoring for the same thing for Nigerian Navy to be regionalized, just as they did that. And the northern hegemonies have been murmuring and trying to pull his efforts down. What do you have to say, or what do you think are the advantage of this movement?
It has an enormous one because most of these things need to be moved within the geopolitical zones, so that we give every zone the strength, the required strength and sense of belonging when it comes to issues that has to do with defense and security. But in a situation where a particular area has most of these structures, it is a form of intimidation. It can be used against any opposing or perceived enemy. So I think he's trying to take some of these things bit by bit, considering the fact that maybe he had a security report in that regard that if eventually he continue to try to push for holistic restructuring of Nigeria, it might witness a breakdown of government activities within the government sector. So he now felt that I think I need to start picking it bit by bit, and the North are not too comfortable with that move because they see it as a further disarmament of the northern influence when you talk about the security structure in the country. For me, Tinubu should embark on that because and give every region, the three major regions, a sense of belonging. I think to an extent we saw similar thing under Obasanjo where he decided to share the armory, but I don't know whether those policies have been resolved or it's still where it is, when Obasanjo came in. But that is a question for another day. But what I'm saying is that we want to see more of this happen in most sectors within the main economy, main ministries, main agencies. Let us see this restructured to give Nigerians that understanding that security of this security structure of Nigeria is not sideways.
So do you think the northern people are too much embracing the Nigerian military to be something of their birthright or not? And the disadvantage of it being...
that is the understanding, that is the influence, that is the joy, that is the grace we will not get. Because what the British were able to establish immediately after independence, they saw Awolowo and Azikiwe as a threat. There are people that want to pursue them, and these people are there quiet, trying to do their own thing their own way. You understand now? And by so doing, because of enormous experience and power, they knew that strategically they need to push the police and the military structure entirely for the North. So they allowed majority of northern extremists to get involved into Nigerian military. And as a result of that, it grew, has a multiplying effect on the security structure. And that was the strength of the North, because if you go to the army, you go to the police, you see a great number of them,
They will not qualify.
And with the issue that had to do with federal character, because they have been in position of power for so long, they do not want to have or employ or register or make sure that any region, for anybody from the southern region, have access to the military training or cadet or whatever. So they made it specifically. So they employ their own people more than the southerners. So these things are purely an imbalanced attack against the South. So, with certain leaders coming into position of authority, we want to see speedy ratification of some of those things. If Nigeria have to.
And do you think he will succeed in doing that? Since the next 2027 election is second time, it's not at stake.
Whether he succeeds or not, that is what we are talking about. It's what we are talking about. Whether he's going to succeed or not, it's not our business. But the Yorubas and the Hausas have been in government for so long. They know what they are doing. Whether they are playing politics with it, that's their business. But we are reporting, we are saying that the North is using it as an undue advantage and threat to the South Africa.
Which have to be stopped.
When you go to customs, they are there. When you go to the army, they are there. When you go to the police, they are there.
Immigration.
And they do
EFCC.
the passes judgment. They do some kind of thing based on nepotism, tribalism, and that continues to breed, destroy the fabric of unity and continuity.